I'm going to go over the first 8 exercises today and their modifications. As always, we're going to do the first round and the third round of them, 40 seconds each with 20 seconds of rest. Biggest thing is to keep moving. You can do them without weight. You could do them at your own pace, but the goal is to keep moving, sticking to that mission of adaptive where it's freedom through mobility. The first one is going to be a repetition of last week, is going to be the running rows. So for these, if you're going to do it standing, make sure your shoulder width apart, you're bent over, your chest is nice and out, your neck is straight, and then you're going to row with your left hand, meaning you're going to bring a weight or just your hand all the way to your chest and back, and then falling with the right hand, and running rows, meaning you're going to move. So this is a cardio base and also lifting, so it's attacking both. So biggest thing with that, if you're going to do it with weight, make sure you're keeping that back straight. Now those who are going to do it seated, there's 2 variations. You can either stabilize yourself, and then with both hands at your sides, you're just going to move that motion. If you're going to add a weight or bands, make sure you're keeping good form. And if you just want to focus on one arm, then go ahead as well. And then I'll do the 20-second mark or halfway where you switch. So biggest thing is if you're able to lean over a little bit on your trunk and then go ahead and do the rows. If not, you can do it without weight, and then you're just working on your speed. Another variation too, just having your arms out and then just moving them up and down. From there, the second one we're going to do today, it's going to be deep V squats. So if you have me in gallery view, you can see the second angle of my legs. For those who are going to do it standing, deep V, meaning you're going to go a little bit wider than your shoulders. You're going to go down, touch the ground, come up, and then you twist. Come back, down, twist. So it's going to be way faster than this. Now those that don't want to add the jump or the twist, and you squat and then step. Come back, squat, step. What that's going to do is it's working on your hip mobility. So you can either jump and rotate, or you can step. The biggest thing is come back to it. Now those who are going to be seated, we're going to do seated jack presses for these. If you're able to, and I'll add another modification, is your hands are going to be open. You can have weights or no weights, and then you're going to press that right arm across over your head and back and forth. So as fast as you can go. Now, if you have limited range of motion, or you have shoulder pain, or you just can't get that arm over, then go ahead and just do some crossing jabs. Those work as well, or you can do rotating circles. Any of those will work, but the main exercise will be the jack presses for a seated version. The third one is going to be a dumbbell side bend. For those who are standing, I'm going to do a demonstration with my left arm. So you're just going to straight up, good posture, and then you're going to put that right arm right at your ear level. That left arm is going down, bring it up. So I'm going to be the timer for 20 seconds halfway through, and then you'll switch. Biggest thing is to keep everything nice and straight, and you're going to feel it right on those obliques. Now for those who are seated, same thing, have that arm nice and straight, and then you're going to have your right, if you're comfortable with your right hand being at your ear, same thing, you're going to use that trunk and then just swing the body. You really want to feel it on your abs. It's going to repeat the same thing on the right side, and that'll be your timer. The fourth one today is going to be jump ropes. For those who are standing, it's just recreating that jump rope, or if you have one, by all means use it. Nice jump. If you're going to do standing and you don't want to do jumping or the plyometrics, then go ahead and just swing your arms, and then you're just tapping forward. For those who are seated, we're going to just move our arms, and if you're able to, then you do knee raises to add more of a cardio. If not, just focus on your arms, recreating that circle. Our fifth exercise is going to be rotating bicep curls. So you can use canned goods. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use bands. So for rotating bicep curls, it's going to be the same standing or seated. So You're gonna curl up that weight with your palms facing away from you, curl up, then you turn those wrists inward, and then your also palms are gonna face each other, come down, and then back up. So they're always rotating. It's always one motion, and it's working both of our biceps muscles. So the biggest thing is nice and controlled, and you're doing it together. So it's up and turn, and it's one motion. The sixth exercise is gonna be, for those who are standing, it's gonna be the skaters for these. If you wanna switch me to the other angle so they can see my feet, por favor. It's gonna be, you're gonna step with your right foot. Thank you, Emily. You're gonna step. So you're gonna jump, land on your right, that left leg kicks out, and you jump on your left, same thing, and you're trying to go as fast as you can and balance yourself. If you don't wanna jump, then you're gonna do, it's gonna be a 3-step. So 1, 2, 3, then bring that outside leg up. 1, 2, 3, outside leg up as fast as you can go. So now that's 2 variation. It's working a lot on your ankle mobility, on your hips. Thank you, Emily. Now, for those who are seated, the modification for this, it's gonna be our seated X. So arms up, and then based on your flexibility, your range of motion, you can either reach to your ankle, reach to your knee, or just reach out as far as you can go. And it's all about speed and just working on your trunk. So 1, 2, now if you're more flexible, you can go down to your ankle. And you're gonna do this for the 40 seconds. As fast as you can go. You can even change, so you can touch your ankle, touch your knee, just change it up. It's all about focusing on your trunk and then also on your cardio and the stamina of your shoulders, because you're gonna keep those arms up. The second and last one, our 7th exercise, is gonna be rows. So you can hold any item, you can hold a can, you can hold a dumbbell, a bar, a band. The biggest motion, if you're standing, it's gonna be rows. So you can hold this together, the dumbbell, grip it, and then you're gonna bring that weight to your chin. Just careful, don't knock yourself out. Nice and controlled. If you're seated, same thing. You're gonna have the can good, and then you can row it, nice and controlled, working on our shoulders. You can do it without weight, so just imagine a bar. You wanna have those hands nice and close, and then you're just squeezing at the top. You can do it individual too, or if you need a different modification, then you can just do front raises with your hands. So meaning just bring them forward, up and down. You can do it with weight as well. So it's just different modifications, just targeting our shoulders. The last one, it's gonna be half and half. So it's gonna be a speed bag. So just imagine like you're boxing, you're gonna do it, you can do it together, moving those hands in a circular motion like you're hitting a speed bag, or you can do one hand at a time and then switching at your own pace. And then the second part of that exercise is gonna be our elbow punches. You're gonna bring those hands right at your chin level. The elbow is what's gonna move. It's gonna come forward and you're throwing an elbow punch. So really exaggerate that movement, throw in that punch, and those are gonna be our first 8. As always, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me or Emily. And if we're ready, everyone good to go? Julie, Amanda, Gina, Nicole, Ricardo, Jeremiah, Emily's good, and Paul. Sounds good. We'll get started with stretching. Let me just start the timer.
Timer resumed.
Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so our first exercise today, it's gonna be a new one. Some of y'all have done it in Dragon Boat. So it's called the gunslinger. So put your arms together like you're holding a gun, then go ahead and rotate to the left. With just your hands, your neck is staying in the middle. Bring it back in, now to the left. And when it comes to the middle, go ahead and bring those arms in, squeezing that chest in the back, and then going back to your gunslinger. Slowly working on the range of motion, and your head will start following. Good job, Paul. When you go to the middle, bring it back again. Squeeze. You could do one hand too, and the second one follows. We're gonna do about 5. Biggest thing is start opening up. That's the biggest goal of this, is to start working on range of motion. Good job, everyone. We got 1 more. Last one. The next one we're moving to is neck rotations as always. So we're gonna go one way, pick clockwise or counterclockwise. We're going for 15 seconds. Go ahead and start. And then I'll switch us. Everyone keep going. You're gonna rotate in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and go the opposite way. So clockwise or counter, it's the opposite way you're going. Good job. Get nice and loose. Next one we're gonna do in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your wrists together. Nice grip, and then we're just gonna rotate those wrists. Nice and slow. If you have limited range of motion on your wrist, you have pain, then you can just do individually. Grab one and then just slowly rotate it. If not, go ahead and do it together. Job Gina, she's doing the wave with the wrist. Okay, in about 5 seconds. And I'm sorry, I didn't come up with these names, but they were just pretty cool. We're gonna do what's called painting the fence. This one, you're gonna have both hands. So it's like you're painting and then those wrists come down. We're gonna do 5 of them. There you go. Look at Nicole, she's a pro. So biggest thing is extend those arms out and then bring the wrist down, painting that fence or the wall, painting that beautiful, or stitching that beautiful quilt. Okay, we got 2 more. We'll do. Okay, next one we're gonna do is gonna be the individual rotor extension. For this one, we're gonna start with our left. So reach out as far as you can go, then bring it in all the way and squeeze. We're gonna do 5. So imagine you're rowing this. 2 more. Last one. We're gonna go to our right. So remember, reach out as far as you can go, then pull it and squeeze in the back. We got 2 more. Good job, everyone. Last one. Okay, for this one, those who are standing, make sure you're in a squat or shoulder width apart position. You're gonna extend those arms out while bending. You're arching the back. For those who are seated, same thing. Reach out as where you feel comfortable. Really engage the hamstrings, reach out. Hold it, and then next thing I want you to do is bring them like a W. Bring them back to you. Hold it. Good job. Good job, Amanda. Now extend it out. Those who are standing, keep reaching out, and then bring it back in. 1 more. Reach out, and then squeeze. Next one we're gonna do is our chest opener. This one, go ahead and open wide your hands as far as you can go. Squeeze, then bring it in. You want to kind of angle. We're gonna do about 4 more. Good job. Good job, Ricardo, Jeremiah. 2 more. Okay, last one. Sounds good. Get some water. We're gonna get started in about 20 seconds. I just gotta fix my timer. So get your water, your weights, your canned goods, and we're gonna get started. Let's see. I just gotta fix my timer. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but. Oh, if everyone's ready, I didn't fix it, but
Warm up for
we'll get
5
started.
minutes. Timer pause.
Okay. So everyone's ready. We're gonna get started with our running rows
Timer pause.
or the seated rows. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and work.
Timer resumed.
In about 10 seconds, you're gonna switch arms, either if you're standing or seated. If you're doing it together, keep working. 3, 2, 1, switch, unless you're doing it together. Good job, Amanda. Nice and controlled. There you go, Gina. You go, Emily. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You guys got 20 seconds. Make sure you're getting water. We're gonna go on to our next one. It's gonna be the deep V squats or the jack presses. And those we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and work. So remember, you're standing, you can step or turn. There you go, Emily. "25, 20 seconds, halfway there. Here you go, Paul. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get some water. Good job. Next one we're doing is gonna be the side bend, starting in 15. Everyone's ready. You got 10. Make sure you're getting water. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and work.
Timer pause. Timer resumed.
25 seconds. Good job, Paul. You, Emily. Go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. If you're standing, make sure you're nice, good posture. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Next one we got is the jump ropes. Starting in 13, either standing and jumping or the steps, seated, hands, or you're adding the steps. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and work. 35 seconds. 30. Good job, Jeremiah. Halfway there, 20 seconds. 15. Remember, if you need to slow down the motion. 10. Look at Emily go. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. Make sure you get some water. Next one we're gonna do is our rotating bicep curls. Same motion, standing or seated. You're gonna bring that bicep curl up, palms facing you, rotating those wrists inwards and down like a hammer curl, and work. You can do it without weight. So without weight, I want you to focus on the squeeze and rotating. Nice and controlled. Good job, Amanda. So just squeeze it. Should take you about 5 seconds. Really concentrate on it. There you go. Squeeze. You can even roll your shoulders back. 13 seconds for everyone else. Keep going. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're doing is the skaters, for those who are standing. So you jump, land on one foot, or you're doing the 3 steps with the knee up. Those who are seated, we're doing the seated X's, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and work. There you go. Good job, everyone. 35 seconds. Biggest thing, go to your range of motion. Really work on your cardio, on your flexibility. Good job, Emily. 20 seconds. Good job, Paul. There you go. 1, 2, 3, up. In seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Make sure you're getting water. Notice your breathing. Next one we're gonna do is the rows with our hands together. You're seated. Even if you don't have weight, put them in between your legs, rowing to your chin. Nice control motion. If you are gonna use a weight, make sure your body's nice and straight. Don't go beyond your chin. Halfway there, 20 seconds. Good job, everyone. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one is going to be our last one for this first round. It's going to be the speed bag, so that you could either do it at chest level, above your head, individually, more wide, starting in 5. After that, halfway, I'm going to be your marker. We're doing the elbow punches and work. We got 5 more seconds, and we're switching. 3, 2, 1, and elbow punches. There you go, Amanda. Good job, Jeremiah. Good job, Paul. We got 13 more seconds. You really want to bring that elbow forward. There you go, Paul. Good job, Nicole. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, get some water. I'm going to go over our speed cycle. It's going to be the same as it always is. For the speed round, it's going to be 30 seconds each exercise, non-stop for 2 minutes, and then we're getting a break, and then we're doing it one more time. The first one is going to be squats. So it's just going to be shoulder width apart. You're squatting to where you're comfortable. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. You can either rest your hands right on your shoulders and open them up. You can put them right at your hips, right at your ears, whatever you're comfortable with. So you're going to do a squat. If you want to challenge yourself more, then you're doing jump squats. You're starting with your feet together in the middle, jumping out, coming back in. So those are the 2 variations for standing. Seated, we're going to do our seated reaches. Going as far as you can go. Make sure you stabilize. You're using your trunk and your core and coming back in. The second exercise is going to be seal jacks, or I'm sorry, jack raises to jumping jacks. So this is a new one that we're doing. So it's going to be, you're doing jumping jacks if you're standing, coming in, opening out. So it's one fluid motion. Now for seated, same thing. You're going to bring those arms in, then arms out. Arms in, arms out. If for another variation, you're going to add the steps if you're able to. Then same thing, arms come out, the legs come out, same thing. The third one is gonna be our jab, jab, uppercut. So it's gonna be 1, 2, then an uppercut. So you can play with it. It's just about doing your combinations. And then our last one is gonna be Russian twist. For those who are seated, make sure you stabilize yourself, and then you're just moving that core. There you go, good job, Amanda. For those who are standing, we can go to the ground and do them. You can do knee twists, your choice. So if everyone is ready, I'm just gonna get my timer and we'll get started.
Timer resumed.
Remember, it's gonna be 30 seconds and then non-stop, and I'll be your cue. Let me just find it. Okay, so if everyone's ready, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, and work. Go ahead and go. You're doing squats or seated reaches. 23 seconds. 16. Halfway there, keep working. And we're gonna switch into our jumping jacks to jack raises. 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Job, Emily. Job, Jeremiah. Job, Paul. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're switching to our jab, jab, uppercut. And last one. Oh, halfway there. I'm sorry. Keep going. Our Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, and Russian twist. Halfway there. Good job. Keep working. Slow it down if you need to. Twelve seconds. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. Yeah, 45 seconds. Make sure you get some water. Good job, Julie. Make sure you're getting water. We're going to do one more round of that, the same exercises. We got 25 seconds. Starting off with squats. Squats or the seated reaches. And as always, if you feel comfortable changing any of these exercises, by all means, anything you want to work on, any of 4 can be plugged in. We're starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Job, Paul. With the reach, make sure you use your trunk as far as you can go and you feel comfortable. Make sure you reach. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to jacks, jack raises. Job, Emily. Job, Jeremiah. 20 seconds. There you go. Work on that speed explosion. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and jab, jab, uppercut. Focus on your speed if you're seated. Focus on your breathing, engaging that core, moving your trunk. 12 seconds. 8 seconds. 3, 2, and last one, Russian twist. Good job, everyone. Nice and controlled. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep working. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. We have a minute. Get some water. Then we're going to our last round. Make sure you get some water. And we'll be starting in 40 seconds. Everyone's feeling good? Julie's good, Gina's good, Amanda, Paul, Emily, Jeremiah, Ricardo, I can't see Nicole. We're starting in 20. Ten seconds, get ready. Our first exercise is gonna be those running rows. Those who are standing and those who are seated, you can either do it together and fast, if not one arm, starting in 3, 2, 1, and work. "30 seconds, keep working. 15 seconds. Remember, if you need to, slow it down. Biggest focus is our form. 10 seconds. Good job, everyone. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're going to is our deep squat, deep V squats with the twist or the rotation or those jack presses. Or you can modify it. 3, 2, 1, and work. Good job, Paul. 25 seconds. Good job, Amanda. Good job, Jeremiah. 15 seconds. Those who are doing it standing, focus on that deep V. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. 20 seconds. Good job, everyone. Make sure you're getting water. Next one is going to be those side bends, either standing or seated. You put your arm by your ear, just on the side, your choice. Starting 3, 2, 1, and work. "30 seconds. In 5, we're switching sides if you're only doing one side at a time. And switch. If you're doing it without weight, slow it down and focus on the squeeze. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. Next one we're going is our jump ropes. Standing or seated, starting in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, make sure you're drinking water. 3, 2, 1, and work. 30 seconds. Remember, slow it down. If you need to, do steps. High knees while you jump rope. 15 seconds. Keep working. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. We're about 27 minutes in. Next one is going to be those rotating bicep curls. Remember, palms facing you. Turn them so thumbs are not facing you and down. So you're doing both, the hammer curl and the normal curl. If you're not doing it with weight, then slow. Go ahead and start. Squeeze and back down. Squeeze. There you go. Good job, Amanda. 30 seconds. Keep working. $15 seconds. Keep pushing yourself. Good job, Emily. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Next one we're going to is our skaters, or the modifications. Starting in 10. And those who are seated, we're going to do our seated X's. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and work. You're doing the skaters, or it's all about mobility, your balance. There you go, Paul. Or you can do the 3, Paul. Step, step, step up. 18 seconds. 10. 5 seconds, keep working. 3, 2, and rest. Make sure you're getting water. Two more group. We have the rows, modifications, front raises, your choice, starting in 5. 3, 2, 1, and work. We got 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one. We're going to go into our speed bag. Halfway through, we're going to do the elbow punches, starting in 13. Biggest thing is work on your speed, individual, starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Good job, Paul. 15 more seconds, then we're switching. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and elbows. Good job. There you go, Jeremiah. 10 seconds. Good job, Julie. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Get some water real quick, then we're going to start our cool down. Once you get started, we're going to start with a slow and controlled neck rotation. So go ahead and look to your right. Just turn it and hold it. Nice and slow. You got about 5 more seconds. Now go ahead and start bringing it to the middle. Now rotate it to the left and hold. Good job. As far as you can go and you're comfortable, you shouldn't feel pain. Go ahead and bring it to your midline, to the center. Next thing we're gonna do is gonna be our neck hold and reach. So go ahead and bring that neck to the right with your hand if you're able to. If not, just rotate it to the right. And then that right hand is coming and then just pressing it, or left hand. So just nice reach. Hold it. You can just lean it to the side. Go ahead and go now to your left. And hold it. Good job, everyone. We got about 5 more seconds. Keep holding. Next one is going to be our upper body twist. So I want you to bring those elbows nice and out and then just slowly rotate. Nice and controlled. Just twisting that body. We got about 5 more seconds. Okay, from here, bring your arms crossed. If you're able to, if not, it's okay. And then you're gonna rotate, almost do like a figure 8. Job, keep working. Nice, focus on your breathing. 3, 2, okay. Go ahead and get those arms nice and loose. We're gonna do some shoulder rotations. Go ahead and rotate them back. Based on your range of motion, if you need to shorten it, go ahead and shorten it. Bring them back, then bring them forward. We worked out shoulders today. Good job. As high as you can go, and then bring them back down, or the full rotation. Keep working, everyone. Next one we're gonna do is gonna be the T's. So go ahead and bring them out to your side. You can even bend them based on, go ahead, now bring them forward and down. Nice and controlled. We got about 3 more. 2 more. Job, everyone, we're 2 minutes away. Next one is gonna be, if you're standing, drop that chest down, touch your toes. If you're seated, all I want you to do is just reach as far as you can go, dropping your weight, nice and relaxed. If you can, touch your toes. You're in a seated position. If not, it's okay. If you're standing, go ahead and hold it. Next one we're gonna do, for those who are seated, we're gonna bring our left arm nice and down and then across. Just relax it. It's okay, you don't have to lean it. If you can't, then just bring it left as far as you can go. For those who are standing, just want you to drop down and rotate that arm. Go ahead and switch to the right side. For those who are seated, there's their standing, same thing. Okay, next one we're gonna do is gonna be our chest stretch. So bring those arms like a seal jack together. Open up as wide as you can go and as back. Bring it in and hug yourself. Good job. We're gonna do 4 more. Make sure you're constantly switching those hands over and under when you bring it together. 2 more. Okay, last one. Make sure you're open wide and squeeze. Good job. Next one we're gonna do is just gonna be some backwards shoulder rotations, nice and slow, controlled. In about 5 seconds, we're gonna go forward. Go ahead and start going forward, nice and controlled. Stretching out those shoulders. And our last one, as always, is our deep breaths. So this one is gonna be a new one. Oh, we did it last week. So I want you to start with your left hand, stretch it out as far as you can go. And when you're bringing it, breathe in. When you bring it out, blow out. Deep breaths. You got 2 more.
Complete.
Last one. So breathe in when you're pulling it in and then breathe out when you push. Go ahead and switch. Same thing. Go ahead and do 5 at your own pace. Practice on that breathing. Okay. Once you're done, we're going to do opening our hands. If not, it's okay. Then just practice on your breathing. So go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and then blow out. Okay. 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow out. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got one big one. So it's going to be 5 seconds up, and then you're going to bring it down, or you're going to hold it for 2 and then 3 seconds. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Breathe out. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold and breathe out. Good job, everyone. We are done.